Back my subscribers, I found a screwdriver that fits the thing. Crazy, huh? Anyway, like I said, I do not know. Usually it's a 3/8. I've seen big trucks with a 1/2 inch. This thing's somewhere in between. We want to drain it. Oh, I didn't put that on me. Ow, I hate gear oil. But that's some brake cleaner and gear oil mix there, guys. Gals, my subscribers. Yep. I guess one day I'll have enough subscribers that I'll actually be able to start making a little bit of income. I mean, I see people like Mustang Lifestyle, all land and building and all these cars and all, and then they claim they don't make anything off of YouTube. They want to be like laughing about it. If that's the case, then how come there's so many I see have so much stuff? And if you go way back and look at their YouTube stuff, they didn't have anything hardly. Renting homes and all and working in the dirt. Sure there ain't no crap nowhere that I don't know about. Brake clean. Now Speedway says you got to put a additive in here, not just a gear oil, because with the additive it'll keep the rear end, the posi unit, from like chattering and stuff like that. So the additive has to go in it, and if people don't know that, if you don't read directions, you may end up with a chatterbox for a rear end every time you go to take off. Always pay attention to what the manufacturer tells you to do. I don't know why people just say, like this guy that put silicone and no gasket everywhere. Who does that? Shade Tree Mechanics. I got into the business of working on outboards. I worked at a few dealerships, and I was just so amazed at how, because they don't want to pay the labor, they would hire people that just didn't know squat about what they were doing, and they could care less. Yeah, see, that's why you clean it. They could care less. They really could. Customers paying you to do a job and do it right. You got some wannabe shade tree mechanic working. Don't get me wrong now, the labor industry is like crazy. You can't hardly find people who want to work because the government will give them money. I've never heard of that. I wish I could get on that program, I guess. No, I don't want no handouts. I'll make my money. I'll make my money. All right. I think we're ready. So the drain plug has a raised area inside the housing. I don't understand that, but anyway, I guess they had to build a, just trying to get it all out that I can. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's glue. Let's put some RTV on it in the basket. And we're going to get this chunk installed. Alrighty. Let me put this baby back in there. And I'm just going to put it in a little bit, because we're going to, before we put gear oil in there, we're going to put sealer on that. And I'm going to find what fits it so I can tighten it up properly. But we're going to get the chunk installed right now. Alrighty. Oh yeah, it looks good in there. Let's see. I think the gasket's got to line up right. Wait a minute now. what we're doing. There we go. There we go. Come on. Don't be like that. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, so that's correct. I do believe the gasket would work all by itself, but around the bolts I like to put a smear of RTV, and I use a good RTV. I don't use nothing but Permatex, and let's see what we got to do here. Alrighty, let's get it done. I know this is boring watching. I will fast forward through all this. Anyway. Just want it to be around the bolts. Thin little layer. I know you heard me say it earlier. I do not like gear oil. Probably nobody does. If you like gear oil, there's something wrong with your taste buds, or your nose ain't working right. And of course, because I can't stand it, I end up always spilling it on me somehow. I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. It's just, of course, I don't know, maybe if you have a really nice garage. I have a 2-car garage, but not big enough for a lift system. Maybe you got a nice garage, you know, you can have you a nice lift system. You can maybe not lay flat on your back and work. I was like telling a friend, I probably started out doing this same stuff at 13 years old in the backyard. Thank God I had grass. Not had been in the dirt somewhere. I built a lot of cars flat on my back. Just while we're talking, I still have the 2001 Cobra that I just finished up. I bought the car out of Florida. The man lied, said that he had just built the motor and the car had been sitting. And been sitting 12 or 13 years. And I picked up the car, found out that motor was no good. Lied, so I had to pull it out, go through it, buy new pistons, new everything. Of course, the only good thing about it is it had the good steel crank and the good SVT Cobra manly rods. So anyway, I built the motor, got the car together. It's got really decent interior in it because it had some window tint, and I think the window tint's what saved that car's interior. Even though I took it all off because it was like faded bad from all the Florida sun, but the interior's in pretty good shape. Has the bolster on the driver's seat is screwed up. That's a normal for all the Mustangs, especially Cobras. That leather just didn't hold up to people getting in and out much, and I think this one here wasn't that bad, but I think sitting 13 years in the sun, I don't know. Anyway, you can't match it. It's a medium parchment, which I think is a cool color. I'm fine with that, and I'm also fine with the black. But the darker parchment I don't really like, even though I had a Roush that had that in it. 90. I can't even remember now. I've had so many Mustangs. 93, 94 Roush. Something like that, 95. But anyway, had the dark parchment in it. I didn't like it. I don't know about y'all, but I did not like it. Okay, gasket time. Moving right along. Uh-oh. Head fell off. All right, we look like chunk time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good deal. Some on my finger. Oh yeah. Ready for the fun part. Don't look at my bald head. Uh-huh. Let me just pause this.